The reason I have this background up here, noting we the people, is because I just came back from church. And the number one excuse I hear in church, nobody wants to talk about politics. Nobody wants to talk about that because we must render unto Caesar what is Caesar. Would all of you please like to read the capital words in our Constitution? We are Caesar. Therefore, if you belong to a group, I'm going to pick on the Democrats because they're the worst of offenders, and then I'm going to pick on the Republicans too because they're the second worst offenders of what's in the Bible. First off, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union, and this was written by Christians, a Presbyterian. It was a Presbyterian-led revolution. I know that people denying that, but it was. The first shots fired in Lexington, the militia, the head of the militia was the pastor. Anyway, well, that's another story. Okay, back to, let's start with Democrats. You go to church on Sunday, you believe in Jesus, but you belong to an organization that's pro-homosexual, comes right out and supports, with your tax money, beheading of Christians. Oh, don't worry about it, it's not in our country. They're Christians somewhere else, so they believe in Jesus, they confess Jesus Christ, they're being beheaded with your tax dollars. That's okay. And, okay, the sodomite thing is out of control. How about abortions with no medical reason for abortion? Baby killing. No medical reason for it. You can just go. Let's just go get abortion. I don't want the baby, so I'm going to go kill it. That is murder. Thou shalt not murder. The Bible doesn't say thou shalt not kill. I mean, in certain circumstances, you're allowed to defend yourself. You can kill. And being that it says, we the people are in charge. We the people, if your life is threatened by a government agent, you have the right to shoot them right in the keister. So what? Oh, this is revolutionary talk. The same revolutionary talk that our founding fathers spoke of. We now have a lot of tyrants. You can only be elected if you have corporate money. Lots and lots of money. So I'd like to propose the Christian Party. Now we got a constitutional party. How about the Christian Party? We've got a constitution to go by, which was written by Christians, so it should be fairly simple to go by. I'd also like to see the reinstatement of ownership of property in the United States. You know what? How many people think they own something? Maybe the clothes on your back. Think you own your house? Try to get an allodial title to your property. Can't get it. Allodial means that you own your property above all other. Can't get it. can't get it, they won't give it to you. So nobody in this country really owns their land. They just have color of title. Your car, you think you own your car? Why in the world do you have to title your car with the state? You have to have permission to own your car? So is it really your car? Now that's where I'm picking on. The Republicans are just as bad, okay? Some of these things I've just mentioned there are Republican idiocies. Let's pick on some Republican crap. Let's call it the war on drugs. More Americans have died because of the enforcement of the laws than died from the drugs. Well, they say, the cops like to say, well, it's gang shootings. If it's gang shootings, the police are doing the gang shootings, how come the FBI refuses to release the numbers of police shootings in the United States? Look it up. Closely guarded secret. It's a secret from we the people. Our government, supposed law enforcement, is not obeying their own laws. You can find all kinds of statistics, but the statistics of police shooting civilians is magically absent. There's some of your Republicans at work there. Let's say, here's one that I'll pick on the Christians about. Gambling. Where in the Bible does it say anything about gambling or horse racing? Some point to, well, it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. Well, if that being the case, we should all quit our jobs and not work anymore, because we work for money, because we want to buy toys, things. It's a love of money. Why go to work? Foolishness. There's so many things that I hear them talk about in church that I can find, when I pick up the book and read it, I can't find nothing about that. I find little passages that are taken out of context, but when you read the whole story, the Bible is a storybook, and you read the whole thing as a story, you'll find the meaning quite clear. So, next time you hear a church person say, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, look at him and say, Hail Caesar.